here today with Tim Murphy from Mortgage Choice to talk about how a mortgage broker can help families prepare for the arrival of a little one and all those extra costs that come their way. How can a mortgage broker help a family assess their property dreams and work out their home loan options?
Great question. So getting ready for a new addition in the family can be pricey, and that's before the cost of clothes and nappies start to roll in. So speaking to a broker allows you to be able to assess your living costs and your budget, and also your home loan options to suit the needs of obviously your growing family.
So Tim, say I call and make an appointment to have a chat with someone like yourself, a mortgage broker. What would we talk about in that first conversation?
Yeah, so in that initial conversation, we could have a look at your current home loan, talk about refinancing and potentially unlocking some of that equity to get access to more funds or to help consolidate some debt and streamline some of your finances.
What else comes into account when a bank or lender is assessing my suitability for a loan? What are they looking at regarding credit cards?
They're essentially looking at liabilities and outgoing expenses and access to funds that you have. They don't look favourably upon credit cards or other things such as buy now, pay later. They also look at those as liabilities, which I think a lot of people forget, and understandably so.
Tim, if a family already has a home loan, but maybe they're looking to refinance, are there any other things they can look at within the debt consolidation process?
Yeah, definitely, and that certainly comes recommended. We often see people have multiple debts such as credit cards, personal loans, buy now, pay later, and as part of that process that we go through when we refinance, outside of potentially getting cash out for things such as a cot or a nursery, we can also consolidate a lot of that debt. Not only does it reduce their outgoing, repayments each month, but it also means it might only reduce those to one. So again, it's one less thing to worry about.
Okay, Tim, baby's coming, we're running out of space. What if a family is considering maybe expanding their home to make a little more room for their growing little ones? What can we do about that?
Part of our role is to get your property valued. So we'd shop that valuation with some different banks, and then we could look at potentially releasing some equity to renovate and expand the family home to cater for a nursery or whatever it might be to meet your growing family's needs.
Tim, for young families that might still be renting but are keen to own their own home, how do they go about getting a home loan for their first home?
Fortunately, our government looks really favourably on people getting into the market, first home buyers, and they've got some really good government schemes to support lower deposits and things like that, so that you can get that first home, and you might be closer to it than you probably realise.
It's empowering to know that there are lots of things that you can do to ease financial pressure in the lead up to your little one's arrival. It's also great to know that you can have a chat with a mortgage choice broker to discuss your individual circumstances, because there is no one-size-fits-all approach. For more information, visit careforkids.com.au/mortgage choice.